What is up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/numot for all your Magic card needs. If you didn't catch today's stream, you'll want to catch the VOD on YouTube, as it is a real treat. We have a couple of really cool decks there. Just ended the stream. Had to retire a Archangel of Tithes, Primal Command Cruel Ultimatum deck that had started 3-0. So for those of you keeping track at home, triple white, triple black, double red, double blue, double green, all in the deck. And yeah, it was actually functioning. So anyways, let's jump into our pick one, pack one here. We've opened the Contagion Engine. Not a very good card. Say it every single time. Card is fine. It is nowhere near as good as some of the other cards in this pack. Smuggler's Surprise, Shot, Jolene, Miriam, Erink's Land, Paladin. I am still doing the 5-color fun stuff. It is just too much fun, and we're having good success with it. I'm going to take the Smuggler's Surprise. This digs you to your bomb rares. It also finds you some lands, which are great. We can easily follow that up with either a Back for More or a Bristling Backwoods. The only problem I have with the Backwoods is, sorry, not the Backwoods, the Back for More, is that a lot of times I don't have the bomb creatures for this. Like, if you pick up an Armadillo or something, that's fantastic, but a lot of the times, especially in my 5-color decks, you have just a lot of removal in the early game, and you don't necessarily have your bombs in the graveyard. So I like taking the land here more. The deserts are just too good. Whether they are triggering your Crime Matters cards, they're pumping up your Desert's Due. Yeah, they're just a little bit too nice, but almost thought that was a Wrath for a second. This is either a Soured Springs or a Mobile Homestead. Again, this is another card I really, really like, but the problem with it in these decks is that you don't normally have a lot of ways to crew it early on, so we'll just take the land here. Kind of a spoilers, though, if you do go back and watch today's live YouTube video. We had a deck with 2 Final Showdown and an Overwhelming Forces. It was a 5-color ramp deck. That was another really, really fun one. Mirage Mesa or Removal or some solid creatures or card draw. Oh, this is a good pack. We have lots of options here. I tend to lean towards Removal, but if it's a double color removal spell, I like it a little bit less. So let's just take the land. And a Conduit Pylons here over basically nothing. This is good. No, this is a great start. First 5 picks, we have effectively a green divination and 4 deserts, and there it is, perfect. Would also love Map the Frontier, but Dance of the Tumbleweeds is one of the premium cards you are looking for in this deck. It's not only early game fixing if you need it, but it's also a late game win con. It's basically an Armadillo, really, if you think about it, right? Dance of the Tumbleweeds, you play it on turn 3 or whatever with 3 mana to grab a land, even a desert, and then later on you can play it for 5 or 6 and just get a large creature. So a common Armadillo, if you will. Yeah, this is gonna be good. This is another really good pack. Green deserts are like premium, but I will say Spinewood's Paladin is a very good card in these decks as well. It's just a fantastic stabilizer and eventual win con. I could see taking the Paladin here over the land, but with this much fixing already, I can just take anything in the next 2 packs. All right, we will take another land here. Yeah, this will be a good one. This will be a nice one. And another land. Okay. We have 7 different deserts in the first 9 picks. That is absurd. Ugh. 4 blue ones, only 2 green ones. Not counting these. 2 red, 1 black, 1 white. There is a chance we play Sterling Hound, just castable with any 3 colors. There's a little surveil work. Pariah. I don't mind playing Pariah. Hey, Scorn Wield too. Nice. This is a removal slash gain life card. Right? You kind of force your opponent to kill their own creature. And you also gain all the life. Oh, yes. And this is one of the more clutch mythics that you can get if you're forcing 5 color. The Ancient, that's what it's not Astral, Ancient Cornucopia. It's a fixer ramper, but also life gain. We lose out on another dance, a couple of deserts, a Fibblethip. That was perfection. Here's another soup. Oh, wait, no, that's not the one I was thinking of. I'm thinking of the other one. Okay, we'll just take Buried in the Garden then and probably wheel to map the frontier. Another good pack. Intimidation Campaign is great with all these deserts. Removal, fixing, interaction. What's better here? Ashes, maybe, and Wheel the Gardener seems fine. Getaway is a good removal spell, so is Derailment. Stop Cold's also okay. Ooh. Green, blue land, or Mystic Tether now. I'm pretty good on lands, so yeah. We got so many deserts in the first pack that I can afford to not value them as high, I feel like. What do I need? I still need like a bomb. I mean, we have 1 Dance of the Tumbleweeds, but we would like some more. Outlaws Merriment. There it is. Wow, God, another insane pack. Pick 6. Accident, Lawbringer, Desert's Due. Sheesh. Yeah, I mean, this is too good to pass. It's exactly the type of win con we were looking for. We could just take a 2-mana 3/3 blocker. It's either that or Steer Clear for some like weaker removal. I guess 2-mana 3/3 is fine though. Blocks well enough early, right? Alright, so it looks like maybe white-green at our base. So we take a Servant of the Stinger here. White-green splashing black, red, blue so far. Don't love that I had to pass a Desert's Due for this, but it is what it is. Removal Rise, we still have the Getaway, Tyrants, Pariah, Tether, Ashes, Buried, so yeah. Still good. Even if this deck 0-3s, I'm not going to be upset. These are the fun drafts for sure. Let's take another Conduit Pylon, maybe? Over Mesa? Because we already have so many tap lands. This is 6 tap lands already. And as long as we get some more ramp, the pylons aren't going to be as bad if we have to filter into them, right? Oh, that was close. Maybe the Mirage Mesa was a little bit better still. So 1 Dance, 1 Cornucopia, 1 Buried in the Garden. Yeah, we could still use some more fixing for sure. That map, the Frontier, what pick was that? It should be coming back around soon. Wow, what? Okay, well, there's some card draw. No, somebody took the map, the Frontier. Oh. That's not a good sign. Maybe somebody else is doing the same thing. But they didn't take any deserts in pack 1, so... are we at here? 3, 6, 7, 8. I'm at 15 cards in deck, non-land. All right, bunch of garbage. Come on, one big expensive bomb here. Did not get it. No fixing either. I don't count Gold Rush. Let's see. So 3 steps ahead, I am a fan of. Lock Picker with all of our removals also good. Although I guess not that much of it is instant or sorcery. Surprise, Getaway, Dance, Consuming Ashes. Do you want to take the 3 steps ahead or do you want to take the Lock Picker? I like the 3 steps ahead. Let's go deep. Selvala, that's pretty good. Don't think we're going to wheel it, but I would love the Cactarantula too. There's also another Gardener, which actually we didn't wheel that other Gardener, did we? Okay. I guess Selvala's a little bit worse when my creature count is 6, but no big deal. Still just way too good to pass up. Wily Duke doesn't do anything in our deck. We don't need a second campaign. I'm still not certain we're going to play the first. This is not a great revival deck, so this is going to be a pretty easy Paladin for me. Ugh, I need to get some more Dance of the Tumbleweeds or something. Green, white, splashing blue, black, and red. Man, our first pack was so good, but I feel like it's kind of fallen off the last 2 packs. Another Spinewoods Paladin or a Beast Bond Outcaster. Probably just another Paladin here. Maybe you can start considering shaving some of these Rope Masters. Might also be safer if we don't get more better fixing to cut the Ashes and the Servant and just splash a little bit of black. Double down. Oh, make your own luck and Sentinel in this pack. Oh, crazy. God, the Sentinel's so good. It might be better than make your own luck. No joke. But I guess I could probably use the card draw. Is this going to be a really bad Smuggler Surprise deck since we don't have that many creatures? Probably. Land or Sure Shot. Sure Shot's also quite nice. Okay. Ah, my four drop slot is stacked. Sure Shot, Merriment, Buried, Selvala, Double Paladin. Kind of great. Lila with Make Your Own Luck and Tyrant Scorn. Again, only instants and sorcery, so I'll get to copy the others. We could run Void Slime as a counter. I don't like that. Take the Fall as a cycle. Wrangler, I guess, is okay. Marchesa? Oh my lord. Probably a little bit too good not to play, since we're planning on playing all those colors anyways. Yeah, didn't get enough. Man, we just Didn't get another dance. Didn't get any bristle bandits. Didn't get any of those map the frontiers. Kind of unfortunate. I probably do run the servant. 1/3 death touch is good enough, and we have enough ways to trigger it. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 18 land is preferable to 17 here. We're up to 10 creatures now for surprise. But didn't get any graveyard synergy. Oh, I guess I just cut the Sterling Hound. What am I talking about? Man, pack 1 was so incredible for this deck. And then the last 2 packs kind of didn't get there. I still think this is going to be fun, but not as good as I was hoping. All right, so what do we need the most of? We have 1, 2, a bit more green. How many do we got? 3, 4, white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot of blue sources. I might not even need a single island here. 1, 2. Could probably go up on black just because we kind of want extra for the campaign. 3, 4. Might want to go up one more white source too. Is a little bit safer instead of going extra black, I guess. But the Servant and Tyrant Scorn do want to come down a little bit earlier. And no. Let's go up with the black. Although red, what do I need red for? 1, 2. No, we don't need a mountain either. Yeah, needed a couple more mana fixers. Needed like 1 or 2 more Dance of the Tumbleweeds and I'd feel a lot better. But this looks fun. We'll submit this and try to get some wins with it. Alright, here we go for round 1 with our 5-color brew. How are we looking? No green source, no red source. And I'm gonna have to play the Soured Springs, but what we can do is we can go Soured Springs, Plains, Servant, and then turn 3, turn on Crime, right? Maybe go Tutor. We might just go Tutor for a forest or something, you know? There's a lot of white sources already. Hopefully we don't have to tutor for a green. That would be unfortunate. That's good. Alright, so now we don't need to do that. In fact, it's possible I don't even want to tutor at all. Like, what am I even grabbing here if I make that play? Outlaws Merriment, maybe? But I feel like I can just probably go land pass here. Okay, we'll keep that. Hell, I almost want to go tutor for, like, Buried in a Garden. They're missing land drops? We have more ways to turn on the Servant, so I don't mind playing out the land so that we can play one of our 4 drops next turn. Plot the Contractor, that's going to flip their 3/3. We drew way too many of our white sources. Alright, sack their Splasher, draw 2. Though they opted to play out their plains, or rather island before anything. Kind of turned off their of their effects. Fine by me. Can't actually cast this Cactus Folk until I draw a different red or... Oh, really? They had a second contractor? Worst possible case scenario. That's too bad. I'm not under too much pressure, so I think this is the turn we make luck. You absurd. Absolutely absurd. We don't even hit one spell to plot. That's so gross. Man. I feel like that happens a lot to me. I'm going to lead with Marchesa into a counter. So I think we want to resolve this sure shot a little bit more. Alright, I'll block. Sure. That's not too bad. It's not great, but... Another contractor back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. Okay. Guess I'm just gonna pass here and go for full value Smuggler's Surprise and hope that they don't have a counter. Okay, 2 Paladins that both have Hexproof and Indestructible for the turn. Also gain 6, pretty great. That's a huge swing, nice. Good, 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 good. That makes our contractor so much worse. That's actually a great draw as well. Looks like they have some kind of trick here, but that's fine. So they take 5, go to 8. They left both on top. You get a Surveil. Is that... Yeah, that's worth keeping. Well, I could bounce my Selvala? No. Bouncing their 3/3 is effectively killing it unless they replay it out plus plot. Which they might do, I mean, if they have a removal spell, an instant speed removal spell in their hand, but... Is that a second rut? It is, nice. Oh, Stitcher. Wow. That's really bad for us. Alright, so we're gonna lose to the Flyers here. Unless we can rip something good. And I don't have like a Trash the Town to give our 12/12 trample. They have the Honest to buy back Honest if they want to. Don't know what I need to draw, but I hope I draw it. Don't think that was it. Another way I can win is if I rip an instant speed removal spell for the Paladin to kill them via trample. I don't think they're supposed to play Honest out. I think they're supposed to pass and flip their Haunt. Have 2 lethal creatures. That could do it. That could do it. Okay, this is lethal if they don't have anything. Let's go! Trample, baby! Holy... Woo! You know how good that feels? Freaking great. That's how good. That is how good it feels. Alright, let's go on to the next. Looks good to me. Turn 2 Servant, turn 3 Dance, and can trigger the Servant immediately and tutor if we want to. So we do want to play out the backwoods here on... okay, we don't need to anymore, but I still think I'm going to. Servant into Dance, into Cactus. Mine Raider. Get blue white here. Red-white's going to be trying to beat me down quickly. I'm not going to mind trading off this Servant early if necessary. Like, just blocking Mine Raider this turn is fine. Sure. No, they're not even going to attack. Huh. We don't need another pylon. All these pleb 2-color decks. The fools. Do they not know my power? Demonic Ruckus to give it menace and +1/+1. Alright, Rope Master is going to be pretty nice on that thing. This lackey. So they do get to draw a card because the Ruckus is still going to hit the graveyard, but it's a pretty big tempo blow. Are they going to tap the Rope Master or the Servant? I do not mind them using their treasure here. That's great. Okay. Well, we'll be the aggressor here. I assume they're going to trade with the Mine Raider, but if they don't, that's fine. We get to go tutor for something. Sweet. I do think clearing off the board favors us. Okay. Prickly and hold up tap down, I guess, is their plan. Oh, there's a good one. There's a nice one. Who expects the Outlaws merriment off of this mana? Actually, this might be only the first or second time I've had merriment in a draft. All right. Got a 3-1. That's a great draw as well. Because presumably they're going to target their Griffin with the pump, which means we can then get away it because it'll have 4 power. That'll also allow us to flicker our Rope Master and then bounce their now tapped creature. Ooh. Getting very aggressive. Just as we calculated. And plot a Wolverine. Alright, and this is where we start swinging everything. Guess I could have killed their Keykeeper too. Maybe that was, or bounced their Keykeeper. Maybe that was a little bit better. Well, how about a hasty Paladin? Actually, yeah. I like, even though the 3-1 and the 1-2 they have good blocks against, that means they're not blocking my more relevant creatures. Or they're chumping like this, which is still fine. Nice. Alright, they're all lethal next turn. Take up the shield. That's pretty good. They can gain, what, 3 life here? That's not that good. Do it to their prickly pear, smack for 3. Yeah, I probably should have bounced their Keykeeper last turn. Oh well. Not a big deal. Pretty sure we're still supposed to punch with the 3-1. Because if they want to block it with Lackey, they have to chump with the Wolverine. And I think they're more tempted to put the Lackey on the sure shot and draw a card here. Oh wait, no, this is lethal if they do this. Oh, okay. Yeah, they blocked the only one that didn't have trample, which makes sense, but... Oh, wait, the Paladin's not attacking. I'm stupid. Disregard me. Right, the Paladin got tapped. Derp. Nice, let's go. Beat probably a matchup that's not great for us, the more aggressive red-white list. Okay, 2-0, on to the next. They can't play around anything when you could be playing anything. Isn't that how it goes? I think I might actually conduit pylons on turn 1 to try to find another blue or black source. Ideally blue, I guess. Alright, well, can't mulligan that. That's exactly what I was asking for initially. Bought the Ruckus turn 1. The hope here is that they don't have a creature to put it on immediately here. And then if they don't, maybe we can get them with the Tyrant Scorn now. Oh, I should have played Forest, because if I draw Mountain, now I'm not able to play out my Sure Shot. This was a mistake. Do it. Go for the Ruckus. Do it, do it. Heartless Pillage, discard 2 cards. So we're going to discard the Rope Master and a land here. Oh, that's pretty good, but I'm supposed to wait one more turn still. On a Wolverine, sure. Raven, sure. Alright. I can't get too greedy. I already was a little bit greedy. And they had no reason to run out the Ruckus when I was holding up all that mana, so... okay, they can Ruckus now, but then we can Tether. That's not too bad. Campaign into Tether is pretty nice. Start getting some extra card advantage back from the Mind Rot. Kind of unfortunate that I need to run out the springs here. So I lose a little bit of intimidation campaign value, but I need the mana next turn. Just a land, 4 cards left, 3 cards left. I wish I could make a copy of my creature and hold up counter here, but we're just gonna have to hold up counter, otherwise kind of screwed. I will hold the Lush Oasis now for the intimidation campaign, though. That's pretty bad. They have 1 treasure already. So I'm gonna get hit for 5 off the charger this turn. Gonna go back up to 8 with the campaign, draw a card. We can Oasis, rebuy it. I guess secrets and finding a 2-mana spell would be fantastic. Alright, we might be dead. I'm not dead on board, but I'm very close. And if they have any crime, they make a treasure and I lose. Plotted Sharpshooter, that'll do it. GG's. Yeah, I think we need 1 or 2 more turns to stabilize. And if we had had that Astral Cornucopia earlier also, we would have been completely fine, but... little too much pressure. Alright, 2 and 1. Yeah, I guess it's a keeper. We need a different blue or black source for Tyrant Scorn. We need a white source for Selvala. Oh god, a turn 1 2/2. That's probably the worst possible thing we can see. On the play, they have a turn 1 2/2. That is going to solo me. Alright, this is where the mana base could be problematic. We might just have to draw 2, discard 1 with the 3 steps ahead. Plot a Tumbleweed Rising, right? Okay, there's our other blue and white source actually, so that's good. That Lonely Arroyo was probably one of our best land draws. Is that now? Plot an Alchemist, equip it, and then make a 6/6 with the Rising. My god. We're getting kind of brutalized here. I think we're actually okay if we were on the play, but that's just way too much pressure. Go up to 8, just dead on board. Alright, GG's. Well, that was disgusting. But that's to be expected if we get aggroed out. I'm going to be happy if we can get to 3 or 4 wins with this deck to get the majority of our gems back. Turn 1, 2/2 though. I don't even know how much damage it dealt. It was way too much. Alright, on to the next game. On the draw. Good enough. Looks like we might name white with... No, we're not going to name white with a Mirage Mesa. We should name black now. Alright, good. Our opponents saw a little bit of a slower start themselves. Oh, that's bad. Oh, hold up. If I seize the secrets here, I'm going to have to discard a card, but I think that's fine to hope to set up. I think we want to keep the Pariah. How do we sequence this next turn? So we discard the Forest. Nope, that wasn't an oops. That was intentional. Could have also discarded the Smuggler's Surprise there. But I think protecting Selvala is going to be pretty good. Well, the high upside play is to Selvala this turn. So I guess I'm going to. I do not expect this to sit on the battlefield, though. But if it does, we're in a good spot. My other option was like Canyon and maybe Pariah. That would give us Merriment next turn, even if they... Wow, Selvala, shoot the Sheriff. That's like the perfect card. Yep, that's really bad for us. Alright, so I'm going to go Canyon plus Pariah on the do list. Or I could just run out the Paladin now. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit too slow. Maybe I should have ran the Pariah and the Canyon out, because the faster we got the Merriment... I mean, again, if Zavala lived, we would have had the Merriment too, but... Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are really good. In fact, if we can draw an untapped land next turn, we can... Oh, an untapped green source next turn. We can Smuggler Surprise 2 Paladins onto the battlefield. That would be insane. Like, that would be what we needed to win. Yeah, Forest here would be absurd. Come on. Can we hit a Forest? Oh, that works. That works. Untapped green. So green, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I cannot give them indestructible hexproof, though. Dang it. It needed to be specifically a forest. I only have enough mana to flash them in. So I'm going to go back up to 14. Well, no, not anymore. I have to do it now. I get to eat my campaign. Remember that time I discarded a forest? That might cost me. They still have 4 cards in their hand, too. What is my best draw at this point? Make your own luck, probably. So remember, those have first strike as well. So, kind of have to double block here and just get ruined by a removal spell. Yep, their draw is great. Two lifelink. Giving me the old GG. That's alright. Our deck was fun. Yeah, their draw was amazing. Nothing you can do about it. Getting wrecked by the platinum plebs. It's okay, I'm only a gold god, though. They miss lethal here if they pump. Unless they have another removal spell. Wait, no, maybe it doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Because they got rid of my lifelinker. Alright, GG's. We say GG, it wasn't that GG, though. That one discarded forest might have cost me the game there. I would have been able to block that, or rather, they wouldn't have been able to attack that turn. I guess they still had the removal in their hand, though, and we drew a brick, but... Alright, fun deck is fun. We were missing... Oh, God, after pack 1, I was so happy. But we just did not get any Desert's Due. We missed, like, one good win con. But that was a fun deck. I don't mind. Again, if you want to watch some really crazy fun 5-color decks, check out the live stream from earlier. We'll say GG's, good beats. See you back next time. Bye-bye.